Computer chess documentation video number 9. In video number 8, we displayed the full chessboard with all its displays and options. Now we're going to need to take another look at the full chessboard. Then we'll add a class assignment to all the features and options that we see so we can format them. We know that our chessboard is inside a table with 2 columns. We want the table columns centered horizontally, but we want everything else to start at the top of the table columns. We want the chessboard to start at the top of the first column and leave an area at the bottom to display the chess pieces that's been captured. The display board is displayed in the second column, and we're going to place each item that you see on this picture onto the display board, starting from the top. Now, we know how to place items on the web page, using starting and ending tags as we covered and discussed in our earlier videos. We know how to make assignments inside the tags, so we shouldn't have any problem placing the options and features on our display board. If there's any question, we can always go back and review. Now, let's take a look at the display board. The display board has quite a few items and labels. Labels, text areas, and buttons. We're going to assign an ID and class for each item, so we can format and reference these items in our CSS file and our JavaScript file. We won't do them all at once. We'll just start with the ones that you see on the page here. So let's review the code to make a class assignment to the second column. Then let's review the code to make an ID and class assignment to both text areas. First, we assign the second column class equal to RGHT capital C. Class is equal to RGHT capital C. Next, we assign the first text area ID is equal to TX1 and the class is equal to TXA1. Text area ID is equal to TX1, class is equal to TXA1. The beginning tag, the ending tag. Read only option, text area 1. Then we'll assign the second text area and ID is equal to TX2 and class is equal to TXA2. ID is equal to TX2, class is equal to TXA2. Beginning tag, ending tag, read only option, second text area. Now, this is the exact code that we need for the 3 labels and 2 text areas at the top of our display board. We need to open the web page window, and that means scroll down to the second column of our table and enter this code that you see here. Now, for the sake of time and ease, we'll copy and paste this code instead of typing it into the web page. So let's copy this code before we open the web page. This is our index file for our web page that we created in the earlier videos. We're going to cover a few new tags that we didn't mention already. Our web page starts with an HTML tag. We know that our tags have a beginning and ending tag with assignments in between. So let's highlight some of the new beginning and ending tags. This is the web page beginning HTML tag. This is the web page beginning header tag. The web page ending header tag. This is the web page beginning body tag. And this is the table beginning body tag. And these are the header. These are the table header beginning and ending tag. But we're not going to use a header in this table. So let's get rid of those. This is the table body beginning ending tag. This is the table first column beginning tag, where our 64 buttons are located at. And now this is the ending tag for the first column. Now here where we want to start entering our code. This is the beginning tag for the second column of our table, where our display board is located. And we've already decided that we're going to place the first 3 labels in the first 2 text areas onto the display board first. Now we've already copied the code for these labels in text areas, so we don't have to slowly type the code in. We can just paste the code in. Then if the code needs any alignment or formatting, we'll do that. Here is our second column where our display board is located. So let's paste the code for the first 3 labels in the first 2 text areas into the second column. And as we thought, it needs to be formatted in a line. So we can simply highlight the code we just pasted, the tab key, use the tab key to align it correctly. Now let's run the program and see what our chessboard and display board look like. This is our chessboard and display board with the 3 labels and 2 text areas that we wanted to display first. But this is not exactly what we expected it to look like. If you remember, we wanted these labels and text areas to start at the top and be centered horizontally. Also, there's no table border around the chessboard. Well, we know why the display board isn't centered the way we want it. We didn't get a table column to class so we could format it in our CSS file. So we need to go back to our web page, first and second column, and give them a class name. Then we need to open our CSS file and make an entry there to format the columns. Also, we want the 2 text areas to be the same class. So let's open the web page and make those changes. Here in column 1, class equal LGT capital C. Column 2, class equal RGHT capital C. We'll change this text area to text area 1 so they'll be the same. Now we'll open our CSS file and make an entry for each one that each class that we just added. Now we have the entries already typed out. For our table, we'll assign the border of 2px, solid black. Our right column in our table, we assign it to be vertical aligned, text aligned in the center, in the width of that column, 172px. Our left column, we assign vertical aligned to the top. Our class for the text area, background color is black, and the height is 88px. Now, we can copy and paste this and save a lot of time in errors in typing. So there we go. We've added entries in our CSS file for the new classes that we just assigned. Now we'll need to run our program and see what our chessboard looks like now. And this is much better. We now have a border around our chessboard. Our labels are centered, and our text areas are centered with a black background. This complete computer chess documentation video number 9, where we added 3 labels and 2 text areas, centered the column vertically, and added a border to the chessboard. In our next lesson, our next video, we'll attempt to complete the remainder of the display board. Until then, please like and subscribe. Play BBGirlschess online at www.bbgirlsgames.com.